Hello everybody! In this video I'm going to be talking about 3 ways perfectionism stops me from progressing and is slowing me down in life. But I am also going to be talking about how I'm going to try and fix it. Coming up. Okay, we're getting going right away. Number 1, perfectionism stops me from creating and doing. This is because when I get a good idea and I'm really excited about it in the moment, and then I let it sit thinking, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this really good? And then all these excuses and thoughts and variables go through my head like, oh, it would be way better if I just waited till I had this, or if I waited till I was in a different stage in my life, or if I waited till I was in a new place, or a big one is if I knew this, or knew something else and knew more about this topic, then I would be qualified to create this and make this and do this. So then it puts me in a learning trap, which is really not good, and I do this often. I'll just learn so much. I'll listen to books, podcasts, and watch videos. And I'm not saying it's super bad, but it puts me in a learning trap where I'm not learning, then creating, and using the stuff I learned to create something. So what I'm gonna try and do is balance out the learning and then making and creating and evaluating, so then I can learn, create, evaluate, learn, create, evaluate, learn, create, evaluate, and so on. And then I'm actually making progress in my life and it's not slowing me down. And that is exactly what I'm gonna try and do in this season of YouTube for me. I'm kind of calling it like season 3 because my first season was my first time doing videos, kind of like this one. And then the second season was my 2-week tour trip of vlogging every single day, which was a ton of fun. If you haven't seen those, you can go to my channel and check them out. Now this season 3 is gonna be a mixture of that and less expectations of what I have to create. Kind of an open and blank page because YouTube is a free and open space to create. Okay, let's get on with this video. Number 2 is perfectionism can be pretty discouraging. And this is because when you do create something, sometimes you feel like it should be better or it could have been better, and you had these expectations in your head of what you wanted it to be like and it didn't turn out like that, and then it's discouraging that it's not the way you want it or it's not as good as you thought it could be. So then it can be easy to get discouraged. And I know that nothing can ever really be perfect, and perfect is a relative term because something could be perfect to somebody and to somebody else it could be like, that sucks. So it's a relative term and it's all of how you define perfect really. So there's no, this is perfect. There's no set guidelines. So that's why for me, I always set really high expectations and then try and aim for that. And then if I get lower, it can be sometimes discouraging. Not always, but it can be. So what I'm going to try and do is still aim for perfection because it's not good to just settle with mediocrity. I hate that and I do not like that. But I'm gonna aim for perfection, and then as long as I progress and become better, I'm gonna be happy because at least I created something. Okay, the third and last way in this video of how perfectionism slows me down in life is being a perfectionist causes me to procrastinate like a ton. And it causes me to procrastinate with things that I have to do and I'm forced to do. For example, like school. I really always try and do the best I can at everything in school, and no matter what it is, I have to. I don't know, it's a thing. I just really like doing my best. But when I have these high expectations, it wastes a lot of time when I'm just thinking about like, oh, how can I make this super good? Or how can this be the best? Or no, that's not a good idea. Or this, no. Okay, if you see what I mean, I just like keep going, and I waste so much time. When if I just started, I would be making progress. The ideas would start flowing more. I'd get some motivation because I'm getting stuff done, and I would actually be creating something and getting it done on time too. That's a big thing. Like with school, I can get pretty good grades, but I take a long time. So I gotta try and eliminate that by not having such high expectations and just shutting up and starting. And some of the best things I've created have been when I just start. And while reflecting on this video and creating this video and reflecting on how I'm a pretty big perfectionist, I made this quote. Creating something creating something that is just good is better than thinking about creating something that is perfect. I don't know if there's a quote like that that exists similar to that, but I hope not. So what am I gonna do about all of this? Well, first of all, I gotta get better at just shutting up and starting and doing something, because starting immediately on something is a habit. And another thing I'm gonna do about that is read this book right here. It's called Just Shut Up and Do It. It's a really small book on by Brian Tracy. It's on 7 steps conquering your goals, and obviously learning how to just shut up and doing something and creating. So I'm gonna try and get better at this thing. I will probably make a video after I'm finished reading that book on my thoughts and the things that I learned, all the golden nuggets. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Do you struggle with trying to make something too good to the point where it's slowing you down? Or are you not striving for greatness enough? Are you not putting enough effort in something? Or are you great? You're doing good. You have a good balance of both. Let me know how you are doing, because it really helps me learn as well, and it's awesome to connect with you guys. I love hearing your comments down below. So okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, my back's getting sore. Thanks for watching.